My name is Dominique Vallee, and I'm a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine and co-founder of the Creekside Health. Creekside Health is a fully integrative clinic with medical doctors, physiotherapists, chiropractors, manual osteopathy treatments, acupuncture, naturopathic, neurofeedback, massage therapy, aesthetic services, clinical counseling, and more, located in Creekside in Whistler, BC. Why Whistler? Just because Whistler's the best place in the world. That's like an easy one. Whistler's home to me for over 22 years, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. So I'm French Canadian. I grew up in Mont-Tremblant, Quebec, and I grew up skiing in one of the coldest places on earth in Mont-Tremblant, where the northern winds blow at -50. Just kidding, not really. But I grew up on the slopes, and then I discovered snowboarding pretty late at about 15, and that was it. That was like, that's all I saw, that's all I wanted to do. And I wanted to move to Whistler to become a pro snowboarder, and I was fortunate that it happened pretty quickly. And I was on the Canadian national team for over 10 years. I competed in both halfpipe and snowboard cross at the Torino Olympics in 2006. And I was fortunate to be a pro snowboarder for about 16 years or more. And then I found my passion to be in medicine, which was a huge surprise to me when my mom got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in summer of 2008. And it was a journey that completely changed me. I just realized what was really important in life, which was friends and family and health. And it changed my path. And I was with her for a year in and out of hospital, and she passed away the summer of 2009. And I realized I absolutely loved medicine when I was in the hospital with her, which was a complete shocker. And that's when I decided to follow the path to become a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine, because it follows the root cause of the problem and not the symptom. And that's what really fascinated me about traditional Chinese medicine. So traditional Chinese medicine is all-encompassing. Depending of the books that you look into, it's 3,000 to 5,000 years of empirical evidence. So that's a really big deal. Traditional Chinese medicine, it's acupuncture, lifestyle, diet, gua sha, which is like the scraping, cupping, and also qigong. So if someone comes in to see me for the first time, they'll fill out an intake form, which is really informative for every discipline, so we can get a bigger picture of what's going on with you. And then I'll have a conversation face to face. I'll put a pillow in front and then check your pulse. And for me, the pulse, it's kind of like my own private x-ray machine, where I can tell so much about the whole body, so internal organs, and pulse in Chinese medicine is very, very important. So it checks all your organs: kidney, liver function, immune, even brain, digestive, and your adrenals. And I'll check your pulse for about 10, 15 minutes or more during the interview. And during the interview, I'll ask you lots of questions about lifestyle, your habits, your work, sleep, bowel movements, period, menstrual cycle, kids. It's all encompassing. And that just gives me a better understanding of what's going on for your main reason to come in and see me. And then at the end, I like seeing your tongue, because the tongue usually confirms my pulse taking. So just like the pulse, the tongue reflects all the organs. So heart, liver, gallbladder on the side, and digestive system in the front, and the rest in the back. And then depending what's going on and what would you like, then it's time to get on the table, and we'll do cupping, acupuncture, or all the above with scraping, and make you feel amazing. So what people can do on their own to move blood and energy is exercise. Just move your body, just walk everywhere, eat properly, because what causes problems is when the qi, the energy and blood, doesn't move properly. So picture your body as like a river, and when things don't move properly, it's like having giant boulders in the river. So we want to remove those boulders so the water can move properly. So by, moving your body, exercising, spending time in nature, eating properly, sleeping properly, having a good lifestyle and state of mind, then all the rocks are just pushed out of the river. The biggest thing that's helped me get my lifestyle in order is for sure learning about everything that I did in traditional Chinese medicine school. There's some things that I thought I was doing really well and that were really healthy, such as drinking cold water and eating raw food, because I thought theoretically eating raw food sounds good because you keep all the vitamins and minerals, but it's not bioavailable for our bodies to digest it. Especially humans, especially women, we're very sensitive to cold. And I had a very poor digestive system for years. And when I started eating warm and cooked foods, then not only did my body warm up, I was the last one on the chairlift that needed to go in on a cold day, and I didn't have to live with my boot warmers, but my digestion started feeling better and stronger, and my skin cleared up, and just living by just the basic rules of Chinese medicine kind of made everything better for me. I think the basic pillars of Chinese medicine, there's many pillars in Chinese medicine, but sleeping, doing less, and eating warm and cooked foods and drinks. Those are the basic things that I think we're not good at, and we just don't know. We always think that more is better. Over-exercise, sleep when you're dead, eating on the go, always quick, and picking up raw foods, and it's just not good for us. Our body loves routine, even though people are cringing, talking about routine. But if you look at animals and babies, you break their routine and their life goes sideways. And we're the same, whether we like it or not, just because we follow the circadian rhythm of the sun. And we're so attached to Mother Nature that if we lose the rhythm of the Mother Nature, then that's when problems arise in the human body. The biggest thing that people might not know, and it's my favorite thing at Creekside Health, is our giant dispensary of beautiful Chinese herbs. And I tailor make all my medicine, my Chinese herbal formulas, for my patient. So depending on what's going on, whether you have sinus issues or hormonal issues, sleeping issues, I tailor make everything for you, your personalized blend. So it's instant powder that you put in hot water, and you take it 2 or 3 times a day, depending how I prescribe it. And then, you'll take it for a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, and then I tailor make it and change it as your body changes as well. And that's my favorite part, because medicine should be tailored for you and your needs. If someone's visiting and just wants a quick herbal formula, I always sort of help facilitate that. I can either meet you for 15 minutes, or we can do, a telehealth consult, or send me an email, and I'll make sure that the right formula is tailor-made for you. If you're from out of town or the States, I can ship the herbs anywhere in the world, and we can also do a telehealth appointment to make sure that, I know your whole background and history, and then the right formula can be made for you. My favorite part about what I do is that I truly connect with people on a real level. I hate small talk. I hate it. And I love that even if we've never met before and you're an initial consult and we're just getting to know each other, we're going to get real really fast. And I love that, because we need to connect to make it real and for the treatments to be successful, and that's really important to me. I make a lot of best friends through treatments, for sure. If you come into my room, I right away care for you. I think the biggest thing is hormone balance for women. We're just a giant pile of hormones, and everything affects our hormones. And lifestyle, exercising, over-exercising, mostly in Whistler, everything affects us. And then obviously our age, our time, our nutrition, our food, how we think, everything affects our hormones. So hormone balance is really important. and it affects your mental health. You know, like excess estrogen leads to anxiety, a deficiency in estrogen progesterone leads to depression. I mean, just that, if only like we all knew what a balanced hormone was, how it affects our mental health, it just, not that it gives us an excuse to feel that way, but when you know how it can affect us, then we should all just be more gentle on ourselves. I love balancing out hormones with an acupuncture treatment, depending what's going on, either every week or once a month. Chinese herbs are exceptional for balancing hormones. That's my favorite part. Also, proper sleep. And so many people, especially women, we have trouble sleeping through the night, and having an 8-hour and going to bed at the proper time, which is in between 9 and 10, not 10 and 1 in the morning. And, you know, in Chinese medicine, there's a Chinese medicine clock, and we really need to respect that clock, because it is, again, our circadian rhythm, which when we lose balance of that clock, then we also lose balance in our life.